Hello, everyone. Good day. We're here live at the Corozal Cemetery in Panama City. I'm here with my mom. How are you today?
Oh, fine.
Yes, this is going to be a very interesting conversation today because there's so much to learn. And I really, really want you guys to understand the importance of let's not forget. And so I'm just going to do my intro on this platform, and then we're going to get right into the reason why we should be aware of this cemetery and other cemetery in Panama City. We got the Corozal, Gatun, and Mount Hope Cemetery. And we're going to try and speak to some of the members that are involved in this great um, project, in this great preservation and restoration. So let's get right into it, people. We're live here in Panama at the Corozal Cemetery. Bienvenidos a Panamá Mule en vivo desde el Cementerio Corozal en la ciudad de Panamá. Happy Sunday. Hello. We're back. We have someone here as well. We have people around here. You see, I want you guys to come out. We are actually coming out. Come over. We're here, and these are actually people that have their family members buried here. And your name?
Rogelio.
Get into the picture, Rogelio. Rogelio, tell me a little bit about your great grandparents or grandparents.
My mother is Irish Spain. Her husband was Sam Payne, right? Sam Fitzroy Payne. He died in 1953.
Buried here.
Was buried here in Corozal. And my mom died in 2030. I was buried at the same place in the same hole where he was buried.
Exactly.
So we came and do a little maintenance and do a little prayers and singing for her and.
So I want you guys to be aware of this. We are here. We are present. People are coming to the cemetery. We only need what we call a little force behind maintaining the cemetery. And that's why I'm here today with the group Corozal Gatun Hope Cemetery Preservation Foundation. And they gather everyone who is interested in preserving the cemetery. So that's why I'm here live from Panama, desde Panama. Anything you would like to say, sir? He said it all.
Yeah, we
He
have
said it all.
Mr. Payne, who was out of the country for a couple of years. He was not here at the founding of this. And I'm happy to see him from so many years we haven't seen each other. And you're welcome here. They came to visit, and he didn't know anything about this monument. And he's here
Hello,
today to see
Carmen.
it for the first time.
How are you? Hi, you're great. Well, guess what? I have people.
I am fine. I'm getting some feedback and so forth.
Okay, so I have some people that have their family buried here at the cemetery, and it's a wonderful thing, right? It's a wonderful thing to bring the awareness that there's somewhere you could go and seek if you're seeking information, and that's the website of CGM, cemetery preservation, and you could get all the information you like about the maintenance and the preservation of the cemeteries.
Fine.
I'm happy that you're here, visiting, and making sure that everything is okay at the cemetery. Father and grandfather. Wow, that's great.
And you may not know, but this
Monument.
monument was made and constructed through Francis
Yearwood.
Francis Williams Yearwood. And she was the one behind it, that something should be done, that we remember our grandparents, great grandparents who came to Panama to help build the Panama Canal. And as we said before, most of them was buried here in the Corozal cemeteries. There are other cemeteries in Panama where there are few that came to build the canal,
Right.
but was not buried here. But we still remember them all along the way of our
Okay,
duties here.
so I appreciate that you guys are here. If you want to stand by and be part of the conversation, that'll be fine. I mean, there are benches over here. If there's anything else you want to add later on, you're more than welcome, because this is what this is all about.
We thank you
Okay.
for that, but we need to go and do it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by. We'll keep in touch. Thank you. And I know you. I've seen
What's
you.
your name? You need to know your name.
So Janetta, yeah,
of course.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
okay, so we have, thank you so much. Thank you. So welcome. We have my mom here with me, Marion, and we have, who else we have on live with us?
That is Bianca Trotman. She is also a member of CGM.
Okay, and we
Yes.
have Carmen with us as well. Well, Carmen, I decided to be out here with my mom. Hold on one second. You would like to say something?
No, I think I said enough.
Well, they just got on, so sure. Hold on one second. So she would like to be excused for a moment, and we'll take over shortly, and we're gonna explain to those who are viewing us live on Facebook and on YouTube the importance of the preservation of the three of the cemeteries. So yes, yeah. So yes. So if you would like to continue, or you
No,
want to
I'm
step,
okay.
you want to
I'll step
stay?
aside. I'll step aside.
Okay,
You can
she'll
go
step
ahead.
aside, and we'll bring her back. And so yes, Carmen, I
Good
want
morning.
to. Good morning, good day. I would like you to actually tell us a little bit about the mission, the vision about keeping this all together, the preservation of the cemeteries here in Panama.
All right. Thank you, Janetta. I'm beautiful mom. It is always a pleasure to be with you today and always. And thank you so much on behalf of CGM, I want to thank you, and we thank you for your great energy in bringing attention to what CGM is about. So
Yes.
you know that Francis Williams Yearwood, founder, 2016-17, went to Panama, found her families and other graves around the cemetery in Corozal in deplorable conditions. So she put the word out there that, we needed to do something. And I said, okay, I'll make a donation. And, that's what I like to do. I'll make a donation. But then I realized from Francis that it's more than just donating. We also have to acknowledge folks sending in donations. We have to do a cleanup and all of that. So it's not just doing the donation. It's much more than that. So today we want to share that we look for graves. Sometimes people would reach out to us and say, can you find my family's grave? And we do. And Then we bring that information to them, and it's very rewarding to hear what they say, how they feel. And sometimes in looking for those graves, we find other graves. So that's our mission. We look for graves, we find them, we restore we clean up we get rid of the layers of grass and dirt that these graves are under. Annetta and beautiful mom, it is always a pleasure to be with you today and always. I'm hearing a recording. So
Yes,
okay.
someone was had their cellular phone, not this side, not the end,
Okay.
not at this end.
Yeah.
But
So
yes, continue.
yeah. So we find the graves, we clean them up, restore the headstones, or make a new headstone if it's necessary. Clean the areas around, outline what the grave will look like. All right, so that's great. Beautiful job. So it's then we have to continue. We just can't leave it alone because the grass is going to grow back. So it's constant cutting. We paint once a year or maybe every so years. We add some flowers as needed. So we desperately asking folks to send your support in so that we can continue doing what we want the cemetery to look like, so that when people come to visit, they see a place that is representative of the workers who were there before us. And we just want to keep shining. I
Of
have,
course.
Bianca is here, and
Hi,
Valeria.
Bianca.
Valeria Howes, yes, CGM members as well. So
Welcome.
just thank you so much, Janetta, and continue doing what you're doing. We so appreciate this.
Yes, I am here to bring awareness. I'm here to utilize whatever platform that I have to educate people, and especially I want to focus on the children in Rio Bajo. As you know, they are that's my community. That's where I grew up. And to me, we have, I won't say neglected or forgotten them, but because we are so busy into our, daily life task and into businesses, we neglect and forget that we need to educate and let them be part of the history. And that's what I'm trying to do. And it seems to be working. Sometimes I feel like they're not listening, but I'm quite sure eventually it's stored somewhere in that data in the head. So I thought that I said, you know what? As many dates that we have, that many opportunities that we have to present this platform, to bring awareness, we must take the opportunity. And today is definitely one of them. And I thank all of you that are present today. And I can't see because I'm using my cellular phone, but I have, it's a CGM Bianca, the
Yes.
person with the glasses. Uh,
Hey, good morning. Buenas.
Oh, buenas. Hello, welcome. Welcome, everyone. So, we're going to be probably seeing people passing by, and my mom probably going to asking them if they want to say something, what their experience is to see the monument that CGM has established here at Corozal Cemetery. As you saw earlier, we had family members that they went and visit their grave, the family member grave, which that's important to us, right? This shows that we are here and we're present. We just have to put that little bit of touch motivation for them to do more than just visit. And I think Eccles and Bianca and Veronica is her name.
Valeria.
Valeria all agree. So if you want to share a little
Miss
few words,
some
meanwhile, I'm putting up the website for those who are watching and don't know where to go or what to do. That is the website.
Bianca, you wanted to share, please?
Yes, just really quickly, I just wanted to add on to what everybody was saying and reinforce CGM USA's main goal. Our main goal is to continue to raise money to beautify and preserve Corozal, and Mount Hope right now is our second cemetery that we're going to start working on. And we are reinforcing also that it is important to us to pass down the important job of keeping our ancestors remembered and keeping them part of history. All over the world, Black history is being deleted from books, from news, from museums, and it is important for us as the descendants of Canal Zone workers to make sure that their resting place is not just preserved for now but forever. And that is really something that we lead with, especially on social media. And we have a bingo night coming up, so it's really something that we're trying to bring in our younger Panamanians, proud Panamanians, so that we can continue to make these places for now and forever like a sanctuary. Thank
Wow,
you for
Bianca.
giving me the
Excellent.
chance to speak. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Valeria is also with us. Janetta, she
Uh-huh.
is longtime supporter of CGM and now a board member.
Wow.
Hi,
Great, great.
hi, Janetta. Thank you for having us. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Thank you.
I guess
Thank
if I
you.
can say a few words.
Sure.
So again, thank you for having us. And I know Carmen was giving some of the background, and that Miss Francis started this, and it's a passion project, right? I always, when I talk to people about cemeteries, it's not sexy, right? It's not sexy, is not it, but it's something that's important. And when we think about it, I was thinking about it just this morning after getting the text. I think everyone has maybe a little altar in their house, right? And it should be something scary. I have something with my grandparents. Both of them are buried in Mount Hope. I'm from Cologne. They're both buried in Mount Hope, and I have their picture there with some. I give them coffee every morning and water, and sometimes I light a candle. And it's not something that's scary because we've always done that. We always grew up with that. And I look at other cultures. I studied some, learned a lot about like Mexico, Dia de los Muertos, and how they embrace the afterlife and honoring. And I think it's something that we should start doing from that perspective. And I know there are a lot of African American burial grounds that have been resurrected and brought back to life, for lack of a better word. And I think that is something that we should that we're continuing to do. And we just want to bring more people into the fold. And as Bianca was saying, one of our goals is definitely to bring in the younger generation, especially in the United States, that feel disconnected by language and culture. And maybe this is a way where we can start bringing them into the fold. One of the things that we put out in August, and we will have one coming out the end of November, is a newsletter. So maybe that's something we can speak to you about also. And if you want to include something in the newsletter, we do collaborations, and we like to highlight ancestors that are in each of the cemeteries each month, and maybe touch base with their families and do a little spotlight on them. So those are projects that are coming up as well. And it will be in Spanish and English. Thank you.
Wow, you guys are doing a lot. And that is why I thought it was so important to take this day, All Souls Day, to highlight that people might be looking at it. And I'm gonna be truthful, right? People are saying, "Ah, the cemetery. I don't care about any cemetery. Just dead people," and they're looking at it that way. But if you look at um, the Jewish cemetery, Chinese cemetery, the military cemeteries, they're there maintained for a purpose, right? They have the tombstone with the names of these people that have done great work. And it hurts me in my heart that we're not giving ourselves credit. And when I say ourselves, because I want to include myself, because it would be selfish for me to say them. We don't want to start saying them, but I feel that knowing what I know, and my great grandfather had been part of completing the Panama Canal, is only right to have some type of monument as we see behind us, as well as making sure that this monument, beautiful monument that the CGM group has done, to don't let it fall apart, to don't let the grass grow around it and say, once upon a time there was something like this. what I've seen around the world with other cultures is that they make sure that the children maintain these things after they're gone. So one of the goals here today, as you know, Carmen, Valeria, and Bianca, our goal here today, and those who could not make it, is to any way we can. We're not saying that we have to be 100% active, like Carmen told me. Janetta, you don't have to be 100% active. Just whatever you do is welcome. And so I was happy that she said that. But that's what the CGM is all about. Whenever you can, whatever you can do, whenever the time that you have, whatever idea you have, send it to the board, send it to the people, say, hey, I have an idea. Is this good? Can you guys work with this? And that's what it's all about. Each one of us has to lead the way. Each one of us have to be creative as to how we're going to maintain this. Not just leave it on the group. Not just say, oh, that's the group fault. And why the group didn't do this? And why the group didn't do that? As we get older, we grow and we see that we're all responsible. And I've learned that along the way. We cannot all carry the weight in our backs. And as you know, Francis have done that. Many of you have done that. And sometimes you need to step back and say, you know what? I need time out. I need time out. And so I think this is opportunity, Carmen. This is the opportunity to highlight what you guys been doing, what you guys continue to do, and what you have done. The monument, awesome monument. I mean, you're out here, the grass is cut in this area. Everything looks good in this area. It's still clean. The colors are nice. The imaging, the presentation is awesome. The simplicity of it says a lot. It's not, people don't wonder what it is. The simplicity is there. The names of those who have been part of it, and I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to step to the side and show you, for those who are watching me for the first time on Facebook and on YouTube. Let me show you what's happening here real quick. By the way, guys, if you want more information about CGM and what they're doing and what they're all about, there's their website, CGM Cemetery Foundation.org. Please visit the website and you will get the information that you need if you want to volunteer, if you want to join, all that good stuff. So I'm going to walk towards the names because I feel that the names are very important because they collaborated, they were present, they worked hard. And so I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. And there you have it, people. Miren, señores, estamos aquí en vivo desde el Cementerio Corozal en Panamá. Hoy, Día de los Difuntos, estamos en vivo y es importante reconocer, ¿verdad?, las personas que están sepultadas aquí en el cementerio de Corozal, que fueron personas que murieron durante la construcción del Canal de Panamá. Sin ellos, sin la fuerza de estas personas, muchas cosas no pudieran ser logrados, pues, y completados, como el Canal de Panamá, que hoy día estamos muy orgullosos los afrocaribeños, orgullosos de compartir el canal con el mundo entero. Nosotros también fuimos parte de la construcción y por eso que es importante hacerlo conocer en este día maravilloso, el Día de los Difuntos, donde recordamos las personas que han hecho mucho y han fallecido, pues, y han hecho mucho para Panamá y el mundo entero. Así que estamos observando aquí los nombres. We are watching, we are viewing the names. We see Francis Williams Yearwood, founder, and then the board of directors. We see the president at that time was Bernadette. We have Vilma Sampson, vice president, Ricardo Baker, Treasurer Richard Williams, Director in the United States Francis William Ward was Secretary. Carmela Govern was the budget person, I guess, the finance person. Carmen Grimes Eccles, also treasurer in the United States. And these are the thank yous or the we have the direction of the National of Patrimony Cultural um, Ministry in Panama, which that group is Bernadette as well. She was the designer, one of the designers, and then Norma Clark in engineering, Edna Jackson, Melbourne, Melgrave, Enrique Carter, Enrique Sanchez, engineering as well, Hector Tomlinson, logistic, Armando Smiley, Charita Small, Melva, the Gooden. Now they did this in memory of Roberto y Lydia Reed. Very important to acknowledge husband and wife. They are no longer with us. They were the pioneers of the law that was established on the March 13th in 2012 that made this site patrimonio histórico. Then we have Ricardo Millet, and his member and founder and director of the CGM. So there you have it. And I just wanted to say this, Carmen, because mention the names here, very important. And of course, all of you who are continue working on preserving the Corozal Gatun Hope Cemetery Preservation Foundation. And of course, they want to thank all the people that donated to make this monument come through. As it states here, this monument is in honor of our Caribbean and Panamanian ancestors who contributed to the construction, operation, and maintenance of the Panama Canal. The design represents the three locks of the canal as well as the three cemeteries at the Corozal, Gatun, Mount Hope, where our ancestors were laid to rest. This is a site that you need to come to whenever you're in Panama. Those of you watching me from the US, those of you who love culture, this is one of the places you must put on your list. As you can see, let me show you a little bit around. Carmen, let me show them exactly what they're looking at here when they come here. They have benches here. They all marble design. As someone mentioned to me that the stones here were part of from the canal area when they were excavating. So that's why this is here.
That's right.
And hi, and you see other people that been buried after the first set of Caribbean West Indian people, Panamanian Caribbean that were buried here. We see other groups that started, using the cemetery as well.
Excuse me.
So this is what it looks like, people. You come here, you sit, you reflect, it's tranquil here. Of course, people are out here today because it's All Souls Day today. So this is what we're witnessing today. Of course, people in and out of the cemetery. So we are here live with you, and I'm going to turn the camera around again. Hi, how are you guys doing? Hi. You would you like to say something? Of course. And you are here because you have your mother too, and your mother's name. Hold on one second. These are the people that are here on the platform with me. We are talking about the importance of preserving the cemetery. Okay. And so I'm going to turn the camera around here so they can see.
Yes.
So, what do you think about preserving the cemetery?
We're supposed to. The ancestral is our
We're supposed to.
family, our history,
Yes.
our background,
Yes.
but the government is not doing anything.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why the CGM, the Corozal Gatun Mount Hope Foundation. They are kind of pushing for government and bringing awareness for people to know that it is important to let people know our history, our legacy.
There's a lot of people that live in the US that have family here.
Yes,
The
they do.
grandparents and the great grand.
They do. They do. And some of them are visiting, and some of them they don't. And so that's why the foundation was created to make sure that this does not disappear, right? And preserve the resting place of those who have left the Panama Canal and all the constructions as well here in Panama.
She can follow us on Facebook if she's interested in more information.
Thank you. I'm sorry?
She can follow us on Facebook also, CGM Preservation, Corozal.
Right. You could follow us on CGM Cemetery Foundation.org. So if you put up Corozal, Gatun Hope Cemetery Foundation, I'll give you the info.
I have a number.
You have a number there?
For her, yes.
Okay.
That we can send
Sure.
her and she would know the link. Yeah, the link here.
Sure. Okay. So
Yes, then we are
that was
people.
very important information.
He-
The
Jamaica,
website
and he
is
married
there, as you guys saw earlier. Anyone want to say anything else? And because I know there's a lot to say, so
I do want to
here.
add.
I'm here as long as you guys are here.
I
And
do
I just
want
wanna-
to add, because Janetta, we are looking at the site. It's beautiful. I'm just enjoying it and marveling at it. And right now, we see that everything is pristine, but that does not continue. This ground, that area needs maintenance as well. So it has to be cleaned, it has to be maintained. So I just want folks to know that even the cemetery here is not just going to look like this all the time. It's with hard work and donations that help get it to this, to look the way it is. So that's what it is. Constant. It's boots on the ground and
Yeah.
dollars in hand as well that go together to support.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, and it's something constant, and not just like, okay, we did this and that's it. Let's do something else.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
it's a constant work, and as you know, we're getting older, so we have to pass on the baton and pass on the history and pass on the culture,
Yes.
because Panama is changing, people. So many people are coming in and they don't know why the blacks are here when they got here. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm going to tell you about my history.
Amen.
And I want to add also that you got to put the information in your future papers for your children to know. Continue sending support.
Exactly.
It doesn't
Yes.
end when I am gone. So it's a lifelong thing. So, put that in your will. Support the
Yes.
cemetery, support the church, and all of the different things as well. And the last thing I want to add is I got involved with Corozal Cemetery not knowing that my grandmother was buried there. So when I found out, I felt really good about it, that I was supporting a cemetery, but then it meant more that, so I was supporting it ahead of knowing that my grandmother's remains are there. So everything just
Yes.
tied in very nicely.
Yes. Organizing and getting the people together, and everybody is a leader in their own way in supporting. Don't wait for CGM to tell you what to do. I mean, Carmen established that. She's like, Janetta, go ahead.
That's right. We all are involved. This is the village. It's not just one side. It's all of us. We do whatever we can to make things happen and work. Yes. Valeria.
I just wanted to add. I don't know if Carmen, because I joined a little later, mentioned the money there. You can go on to our website and you can adopt a grave. That's one of our initiatives. You don't need to know the person. Just know that there's a connection and there's a need, so you can adopt a grave. I believe it's, how much is it, Carmen, a month? $12. I forgot. I always forget. But
Yes,
it's
it's
something pretty minimal.
$120 for the year,
Oh, it's
so that
for
comes
the
out
year.
to about
Yes.
$12 a month.
Hmm. And we also have fundraising we've done in the United States. We've sent money back home to be able to buy weed cutters. We bought several weed cutters and hired workers from time to time to help maintain. And that, so know that the money is being used for that. No one is getting paid. We don't have enough for that. It's a not-for-profit organization, and any little bit really can help. We also sent home a scanner and a hard drive so that we can, for at least for Mount Hope, to start scanning the
Okay.
roads of
See
the
you. Bye.
ancestors that are buried there. And that's one of the big projects we're working on, trying to scan in and have a database of all who's buried there so that we can start helping people connect with their ancestors. So it's an ongoing process. We need a lot of help. So anyone who can help us, who's technologically savvy, who's any, we would appreciate your help. Thank you.
Great, great, good information. It is important to know what CGM, the mission and the activities, and what their seriousness is about. And no one else can tell our history, only us. No one else could tell our history, only us. The way it should be told. People can, other cultures can try to understand it, but they cannot tell it the way we will say it. And so that's so important for me. And I try, since I have my mom here, I try as much to ask her all these things. And I hope the younger generation are listening to what I'm saying. Ask your parents, where are you from? Whether from Barbados, Martinique, Trinidad, Haiti, French, Chinese. All these people were here during the construction of the canal. And Panama has such a mixed race. Some people say, well, my grandfather then built the canal because my mother was from Martinique, and my grandfather was from Barbados. I hear that mixture. I hear other islands as well. So they said, oh, we don't really know anything about the canal because we came during a different time. And but however, this served as the monument, and the cemetery serve as a symbol of unity. The blacks here in Panama, the Afro. Doesn't matter doesn't matter when you came to Panama. This symbolizes that we're not forgetting those who made a path for us. Whether your ancestors came during the railroad time, during the construction of the railroad, during the Bananera time, they came from different islands. But the purpose here and the focus here is unity. We need to preserve our history here in Panama. And what a way to show it, by having this lovely monument, as I said before. And I showed you how peaceful it is out here. And if you keep walking further up, there are acres and acres. This is not it. Let's go farther, and acres of cemeteries that need to be maintained. The areas where the cemeteries, I'm sorry, the area where the burial ground is needs to be maintained. The grass needs to be cut, and maybe every 3 months, every 2 months. And so there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of people that need to come on board and offer the services. If we know a group of people that has a team to maintain the grass, the cemetery, that'll be good. So it's a teamwork. Each department, maintenance and advertisement, and there's a lot, um, different departments that we could all join in and contribute. So not only through media and talking, but through hands-on. And I know a lot of people are always out here maintaining their graves and their family space. And so that's the good part of this. That's the beauty of it, that they're remembering where they came from. And that's the message we want to definitely stick in their head, that you have to remember where you came from and maintain it, and make sure that other people know that you respect and honor what have been passed on to you. And so I wanted to say that. And I was looking for a picture that I had here many, I think I had it months ago. I don't see it here, but yeah, it was, oh, here it is. I would just want to share with you the many conversations I've had with my mom and about my great grandfather. I still have some of the relics. I still have his certificate of baptism from Barbados.
Wonderful.
I have my great grandfather marriage certificate as well, his passport. Um, so many things that I preserve, and I sometimes I wonder, who am I going to pass it on to?
Well, touching on that base, Janetta, you know that CGM has partnered with the University of Florida at Gainesville, where we have our interview series that your story is one that we would love to have recorded. So this way you can preserve those documents from your family members right on a website that would be your page, sort of. So I just want people to know that that's another partnership. So we get to tell the stories of people, some people who are buried right there. We kind of bring them back to life with telling their story about while they were alive and like that. And then now we have people who are living who are telling their stories ahead of time so that it's all
Right.
preserved. So it's a good collaboration, and we just keep working on different areas and we keep growing and things. And just thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
definitely. I think I'm going to share it briefly. Um, my my great grandfather is on your left, I guess, and his uncle is on the right. The uncle is the one with the glasses on, and my grandmother in the middle, and her mom in the center. These images we have um, in our home as a way to let's not forget. Let's not forget. I love the title. I love the title. And so I want to thank Carmen, unless Carmen has something else to say, and Bianca and Valeria, all of you for being here this wonderful day, this day of remembrance, this day of giving honor, as we see behind us. It's beautiful, always in our hearts. Very important. And we must continue what we started to do and pass it on to the children. So I want to thank you for this opportunity, Carmen. I call it Carmen. I said, Carmen,
Thank you.
I got to do it.
You have to do it, and you're doing it good. I just want to let folks know that we are, any amount that you would donate is truly appreciated. And thanks for your support.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for what you
Thank you.
do.
Thank you. Don't forget to follow CGM on Instagram at CGM Foundation. We would love as many follows as possible to keep the support going. Thank you so much.
Good.
Okay, you guys on Instagram as well. Perfect.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I want to give a big shout out to Paris, so my hometown. Valeria, where you hail from? Colon side?
Colon, yeah.
Colon proper.
Yes.
Bianca, your family, or?
My father's from Marañón.
Oh, good. You see, all these communities were predominantly Black communities. Rio Abajo, Colón, Marañón, Caledonia, and of course, the Canal Zone area. So I appreciate it. thank you for giving me the opportunity to have you guys on my program today. And we're going to continue enjoying, and I'm going to be uploading some photos of how the cemetery is right now. We need people out here to work on it. We need the funding. Um, we need more people that are have the resources to get this done. And of course, go through the CGM. They will give you all the information that you need to have. If you want to be part, if you want to donate, whatever you want, whatever you think you want to do, they will guide you and they will tell you what they need. And I thank you guys again. Desde Panama.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, and enjoy your day. Much love to all of you.
Love
Thank
you
you for your
too.
great work. Thank you for your great
so
work.
much.
You too. Good
God
luck.
bless.
Take care.
Bye now.
Continue.
Bye. Bye bye. So.
All right. So you know what kind of